What's up, people? Welcome back to the Boxing Objective. Now, I was scrolling through on Instagram, checking out the reactions to last night's fights, and I came across something that, made my eyes pop out of my head. Saul Canelo Alvarez has made his intentions very clear as to what he's going to do post becoming the undisputed super middleweight champion. Now, before we start to talk about this, I just wanted to let you guys know that at the 200 subscriber mark, I'm going to be giving away some boxing related prizes. Now, all you have to do to enter the competition is to like, subscribe and leave a comment. And when the time comes that we reach that landmark, I'll get in touch with you and let you know exactly how I'll get your prize to you. Now, it will be the luck of the draw, and unless you leave a comment, I won't be able to put your name in the hat. So best of luck, guys. Make sure you subscribe, like and leave a comment to be entered into the prize draw. Best of luck, people. So, Canelo has yet again made his ambitions clear and has decided that upon becoming the undisputed super middleweight champion, he wants to move up to light heavyweight and challenge in that division. He's gone straight for the jugular and has announced that he's targeting Artur Berdnikov and Dimitry Bivol. Now, these two guys are the current world champions in that division, with Berdnikov holding the WBC and IBF, and Dimitry Bivol being the WBA super champion. Now, the WBO belt is held by Joe Smith Jr. and the Ring magazine is currently vacant. Now, I suspect that, at some point, they will throw the Ring magazine in there if Canelo is going to be challenging one of these guys. Now, once he's fought these two, he might decide then to go after the WBO belt and become undisputed at light heavyweight. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this guy. He just does not seem to want to stop going. Regardless of how high you set the bar, Canelo is looking to meet it and surpass it, it would appear. Now, Canelo has had one fight at light heavyweight, and that was against Sergey Kovalev. Now, some could argue that maybe Sergey Kovalev was not at his best because he just had a 6-month turnover after fighting Anthony Yarde in an absolute war that went 12 rounds. And to be fair, if Anthony Yarde had a bit more in the tank, he probably would have stopped him. It was a really hard full fight, and if you get the time, have a look. I think the full fight's on YouTube. Really good fight. You will enjoy it. Now, I don't know for sure, but it looks as if Canelo has strategically moved up in weight, giving himself time to adjust and acclimatize to it. And then, he's moved on to the next one. Because there was a point where people were saying that, I don't think Canelo can hang at middleweight. And we all know what he did at middleweight. He bloody took over the whole show. He's done the same at super middle. And it is safe to assume that he's got a good chance of doing that again at light heavyweight. So Artur Berdnikov is 36 years old, 16-0 with 16 knockouts. He had a bit of a hard upbringing growing up in Russia. He's one of 5 brothers and sadly lost his dad when he was just 16 to a car accident. Now, in the same year, Berdnikov then went on to some kind of sporting academy where he took up wrestling and boxing. He had a bit of a bad experience with the wrestling. I think they kicked him out or something like that. He never went back and all his focus went on to boxing. He went on to have a very good amateur career and earned a chance to compete at the Olympics on 2 separate occasions. In London 2012, he was in the final against none other than Alexander Usyk, and Usyk did win that one and Bivol took home bronze. Now, it's obvious that this guy hits very hard. He's got some serious knockout power. He's very tough. I think his hand speed's pretty decent and he enjoys fighting in close quarters. Now, Dimitry Bivol is 30 years old. He's 6 foot tall, 18-0 with 11 knockouts. He's got really good hand speed. He's got a very, very fiery come forward kind of style and is also quite defensively responsible. He's got a pretty decent amateur career, winning the Russian National Amateur Championships on 2 occasions, once in 2012 and once in 2014. Now, Bivol has actually mentioned fighting Canelo previously because he wasn't sure if he would be willing to go down to 168 to fight Canelo one day. I mean, he's very much a guy who wants to fight, but he's also thinking about his legacy and, he wants to make a penny or two as well. And obviously, fighting Canelo is a massive fight for anybody. And I guess now he's probably feeling quite chuffed that Canelo is considering moving up to 175, because he did say that despite considering moving down, he sees his career going forward to be at 175, light heavyweight. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Canelo is going to be able to go up there and take over the whole show yet again? This is Canelo we're talking about. And it doesn't seem to matter how big or how tall somebody is. Canelo just seems to do what Canelo does. He's got no problem fighting anybody. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if these guys could even make Canelo budge, considering how good he has become. So it's pretty damn exciting to see what comes of this. Not only, I mean, Canelo's got to get through Caleb Plant first, which I think he will. I did the review on that one. I'm sticking to what I think about what happened in that fight, and it looks like they're talking about it. So hopefully we will get that fight. I don't see why not. But with Canelo being a free agent, I mean, he's free to move around on any network and fight who he pleases. And I mean, you've got to give Canelo credit where credit is due. This man wants to fight. He wants to fight the best. He wants to be the best. He wants to be remembered. He wants to have his name in that boxing Hall of Fame. And to be honest with you, I don't think he's far away from achieving that. You could argue that maybe even at this stage in his career, he achieved more than Floyd Mayweather did. So who knows? Maybe that comment's going to ruffle a few feathers, but it's true. I mean, look at the numbers and statistics. Look at his resume. Look at all that he's achieved. So who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, that's me. That's all I got to say about this subject. I got to thank you all for the support that you've shown the Boxing Objective community so far. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment in order to be entered into the giveaway that's coming up. Thank you so much, guys. And I will catch you lot on the next video. Peace.